Hello everyone. I came to the city about 10 days ago, and it's been an amazing experience of vast cities, of buildings, and you actually have sidewalks. You can walk on them. It's a luxury for us in India. We don't have those. And I come from a small part of India. It is wedged between the central and the southern part of India, and it is mostly summer for us. So you can imagine why I'm wearing bundled up like this. Nandi won't like it. I thank God for the mercy, the grace and the faithfulness in my life, guiding me always. And I thank WEP board, I thank the Red Bangle committee, I thank the founder and executive director, Zoe Timms, for giving me this award. My special thanks to Zoe and Mark for welcoming me to their home and giving me a lovely time here. For Bhavani and Kavya for their visit to our centers and for supporting me to be here. My gratitude to to mom and dad for their brilliant, creative and caring attitude, inspiring us to live lives according to the biblical principles of doing good and caring for others. They set very high standards for us. So in 1991, I left the job and started my career in an NGO, working on the 3 programs, that is the 3 E's, education, empowerment and environment. It was to create replicable models for equality, excellence and self-reliance with the poor. I was scooting around and I found Gaurama. This was my first place where I started a small nature club. Then you have Gaurama. Yeah. I found her in a stone quarrying site, a young woman at that time with a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old sons who she bonded as laborers. And then she had a 2-year-old daughter. Her earnings was 200 rupees per week in 1992. By 2007, we had trained 18,000 women, regenerated 40,000 acres of land, and these women owned the programs. They were accountable, transparent, and lakhs of rupees were transferred from the government to these villages for them as for livelihoods and other programs. When we come to the next one, the next slide is where Zoe is talking about the adolescent center, where they learned different things because they were from very difficult backgrounds. They were trafficked children. So this was which we had till about 2004. Then I would like you to see about the work that we did with the woman was that by the end of, the next slide, Zoe. The next one. Yeah. This is Zoe. You can see Zoe with our women's group. She was 21 years at that time. And this was a night meeting that we had in one of the villages.
And I was told never smile in photos.
Yeah. And then in 2007, when Zoe asked me to start the 2 centers, and we did. And it was, what I can say is that Zoe has told us a lot about these centers already, but I would like to say that it's been a very exciting, very dynamic journey for us, taking these girls, a school girl who comes to us very passive, with a lot of problems at home. Yeah, and these slides I can go through because she is Buchama and her daughter Premlata is now with us. She was a bonded woman. She was a bonded laborer on a remote village on the outskirts of in the district, and her daughter now looks after the center, the rural center, and she was. The father told her that he cannot give her a college education, he can't afford it, and so that she took on, she comes into the thing, comes in, not this, I'm sorry, it's, this was one of the villages where this Premlata comes from. This is just to give you an idea of how the villages are in Telangana region, and we can stop with that. So, just go through it. Further. This is the center we started in 2007, and you can see Zoe there again. This is the first group of girls at the rural center and the other college, and all of them come from very, very difficult backgrounds. It is, as you said, it's difficult not to get emotional about it. It is so sad to see them at their homes. And when we talk to the fathers, they're mostly drunkards, they're alcoholic, they don't work. It's a mother who works, who is a daily wage worker, and she earns and tries to keep the family together. Many of the time, the amount of money that they earn is not enough for them, even for a month. Now you see that in the Premlata, I would like to tell you about her. She comes from the mother, you saw the mother there. She worked with her parents on community work, and she couldn't afford an education. She approached us in tears, and when she was enrolled at the rural center, by 2014, she finished her degree and went on to a certificate teacher's training course. She worked as an assistant at the center, and in 2015, she joined as a full-time in charge. She is well trained in farming, like Zoe said, in skills, in gender rights, in first aid, leadership skills, and community and volunteer works. She has learned English, computer skills, makes videos of interviews and programs. She negotiates with the college principals because the college principal always wants the girls to, more girls to join in the center, and we can't afford it. So what we tell them is, we filter them and we look at them and then we take them on. So she negotiates, she advises the principals, she can write petitions, she does a FIR, and she's a community activator. She's 25 years old and has no plans to get married as yet. Most of the girls would have got married by the age of 14 or 15 or 16. They would all be married. But she's a pillar of support for her family and community. Almost all the girls who are alumni. How can we do risk minimization for the poor and the vulnerable? We need to build strong foundations of self-reliance, equality, and concern for the other. We need more of WEPs around the world. And the choices are clear. Are you a bystander, or can you become a doer? That is what I would like to say. To make more life relevant, one has to be a doer. Thank you.